All right, thanks a lot. Well, Iggy, you led the team in points. They were hard to come by. What made Texas Tech's defense just so tough tonight?
They did a great job of, reading our plays, and I feel like they had a great game plan coming into the game. But we didn't execute what we had to execute, and we did a lot of things that normally on another day we wouldn't do, and a lot of shots that we didn't hit that we normally did. So I feel like that really changed the game.
I was wondering, do you attribute it to their defense, or is it more, it's just one of those nights where it seemed so uncharacteristic of this team, whether it be turnovers or three-pointers? How do you make sense of it?
Yeah, they're definitely a great team. They're more experienced than us for sure, and you could see it on the court. I feel like, and we definitely didn't play the usual way we do, not at all. So that definitely, I think it was a little bit of both.
Obviously, I know this has to be hard because the season's ending before you would want it to. What did Coach say to the team afterwards?
He just said we have a lot to be proud of. We're a young team. We did a lot this year, 30 wins. This game doesn't define us, but it definitely hurts.
I appreciate your time. Thanks a lot. Guys, let's go back to you. All right, thanks a lot. Well, Isaiah, such a tough game. They were a tough team. What made their defense just so stifling tonight?
They did a really good job guarding individually. They rotated. They basically said drive baseline and go to the basket, but we're going to have a lot of help there. And we couldn't jump out of bounds, make the plays that we were expecting to make, and they just did a really good job just guarding our offense.
Even when you guys had opportunities, the shots just weren't falling, or you weren't, doing the things that you would typically be able to do. Is that them, or is it just an off game, or a little bit of both?
I was going to say it's a little bit of both. You got to tip your hat off. They're a really good defensive team and good offensive team. They're a good overall team. They played really good today, but yeah, it's just a lot of shots that we usually make and a lot of passes that we usually make that just turn into turnovers or just missed three-pointers. And kind of a wide-open three-pointer is kind of like a turnover because not really much you can do about it. So.
I know this one hurts. I'm sure Coach had something to say to the team. What were his words to all of you?
He was basically just saying, keep your head up. You guys won 30 games. Not a lot of teams can even say they won 30 games. And that they played a lot better than us today. And it just showed, but that doesn't define what our season is.
You did have a great season. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, let's go back to you. All right, thanks a lot. Well, Coach, yesterday when you were talking to the media, you said that this Texas Tech team would be very difficult to score points again. Did you know it would be this tough?
No, I didn't think I looked at some of their scores, and I think they were giving up 60 points a game. I thought we could probably get there. I was frankly worried, more how we could stop them. And but we had to make some threes, and their length and their quickness and the way they can switch every screen on and off the ball gave us some problems. And it has at different times of year, and then we get better from it. But we just weren't good enough, but they were really good. Let's credit them.
This game seems so uncharacteristic of your team, whether you look at the turnovers or you look at the three-point shooting. How do you make sense of it?
Because Texas Tech is really good. They're veteran. Just look at the age of all the players compared to ours. They got guys that have, been through it a little bit. They want to win. They're just have a lot of experience playing at different schools. Now they're all there at their one place. They've been coached really well all year long, and they're good. They're getting better every day.
This was such a good season, the 17-0 start, playing for the Big Ten championship. Yeah. But obviously it does end before you want it to. What did you say to your team in there?
Well, we said don't let this game or any game this year define our season. Remember, you're 30-7. You're all good students. We're in the newspapers for the right reasons. And it's just something that we just got to be it motivating for the future for us. We got a young team. Our hope is we'll have everybody back. We expect Charles he'll graduate and Charles move on, but everybody else, if they're all back, we got a really good team coming back.
Definitely. Well, Coach, this was a great season. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Joanne.
Guys, let's go back to you.